Hello?
It's us.
Okay, yay.
Now it's working. Now I can do it. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Hot.
Hot?
It's a little hot. Cheers.
We're cheering with cafecito for me today.
An ultra. But that's all we have today.
We do have tequila too.
Too late for tequila.
It's too late.
Too late for tequila.
Tequila is for the late nights.
Yeah, but not from Monday night.
That's
Which is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
true. That is crazy.
But I got something for you.
What you got?
Let me show you something.
Oh, you got like an actual something for me? What?
An extra something.
What?
I've been waiting all day to give you this.
Okay.
Because we've been busting my balls. You gotta narrate the whole thing, cause
I got a what?
narrate.
Narrate the whole thing. Okay, well I need a knife or something.
Use a damn pen.
Dang, is this how you be giving out gifts? That's crazy. Right, I'm shooketh. Let's see. Hey! Finally! So what this is the best chocolate pastries snack of the whole world. It's a Kinder Delice. If you know, you know.
Wait, how many does it come in the box? I
It's-
haven't even opened it.
It's 20.
20.
Yeah, 10 and 10.
Damn.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. You got it on Amazon?
Yeah, because I forgot.
I knew you forgot to bring it from Mexico. I knew it. I feel very betrayed.
For real.
Thank you.
My brother.
They're gonna be amazing.
They're gonna be great. Because I noticed that my little batch has been slow disappearing.
Yes, because those are like very rare. They're like a reward.
For real.
You know, like you don't touch those.
Then what the fuck have they been gone?
Because I touched them.
Don't do that shit. Those are my rewards.
Okay,
Pause.
but I asked for it nicely. Thank you.
Hell
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
Hell
I
yeah.
thought you weren't gonna get them anymore. I was very sad. I was like, I'm just gonna have to order them myself.
Nah, I said I was gonna get it and then I completely forgot it. It's just that I don't know, a lot of things were happening when I was there. Like I was going to a bunch of places and going all over the place. And my thought was that I will get it on the last day so they don't go like melted or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I just buy them, put them in the luggage, and then come back. Last day came, nothing happened.
Absolutely not.
I made it here, you asked, and I was like, fuck, I knew I was forgetting something.
I saw it on your eyes when I asked you. I said, where my chocolate at?
Nowhere to be found.
And you gave me a little rebooting type of look. I was like, I knew.
This motherfucker.
But you did bring me my bracelet, so I couldn't be mad.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
I love those bracelets.
They're cool, a bunch of cool shit that you can buy over there.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I mean, every time we go to Mexico, it's like we go get the goodies.
Yeah, for real.
The real goodies.
And not only little decorations, but health as well.
Yes, I can't wait to go to Mexico and go to the dentist.
Straight up.
Honestly, I'm ready.
I'm going there my next time.
That and to the chiropractor. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
I'm
great.
looking forward to that one. It's gonna be a health trip, low key. High key.
Amen. But what's been good though? Like what happened? We're April 29th. What means it 420?
420, child. I went to a free concert on 420. It was definitely a vibe.
Maybe you know, because that's something that I wanted to talk about last time, but we didn't get to. Do you know what 420 is for stoners?
Yeah.
Why?
Because like what's your question?
Like why is 420 the stoner day? Like why that date? You know, because like 4th of July is Independence because that's when like the fall was.
I think it's because Snoop Dogg said something about 420. It just kind of became a thing, like, you know.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I think that's what it is. Don't quote me on it. I've never actually asked. I just know that 420 is the day for stoners.
The official day for stoners.
Yeah.
Because like I did some research and there were different stories, but none were confirmed.
Oh really?
Yeah, and actually, like 420 for me meant something completely different than for the rest of America. Apparently.
What does 420 mean to you?
I mean, it's honestly a tragic day for America because that's when the first mass shooting in the school happened.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's the day that the Columbine massacre happened.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so whenever like people were celebrating 420, I was like, what the fuck are you celebrating 420? Like
That's real crazy.
That's the beginning of the decay in school.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's a little crazy.
So I figured that it was a celebration of the shadow, something that it was bad with like love and peace. You know, like how the stoners got that stereotype.
How the what?
The stoners have the stereotype.
Oh yeah.
But no.
I mean, it's literally just to celebrate the fact that people smoke weed.
Yeah.
When I lived in Colorado, that shit was crazy.
Good.
I went to it was also a free like 420 thing, but it was like a big festival. Like a lot of like big names, like in the like EDM was like really big over there, and it was just like a good time. Obviously, weed everywhere. I will never forget this. They were selling, because you know weed is legal over there. It was like a cone, like a big raw cone,
like a foot long.
Yes, people were like for real smoking it. I was like, that is crazy. It was like $170. Like it was expensive, but it was just a crazy thing to see. Like it looked comical. Like it literally looked like a Simpsons episode.
It's stupid.
Yeah, like you had to hold it like with both hands. Like it was insane.
Like a scary movie.
Yeah. It was. I was like, this is for real. A
blunt?
No, that's not a blunt. That's a bug.
Joint?
That's a joint. Yeah, big ass joint. It was just insane to watch it.
Yeah. How crazy. Yeah. I would love to know where that came from.
Yeah, I don't know why. But that's a very interesting, morbid fact. The fact that that's the anniversary of the Columbine shooting.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I started reading about that, I was like, 420. So, like, for some reason, that date stuck to me.
Yeah.
And then when I came to the States, I saw that people were celebrating 420. And I was like, the fuck? So I was like, what are people celebrating? So I guess a lot of Americans don't know that that's the day that happened. Because that's the first mass shooting, like, really tragic mass shooting in America. That's where everything began. Yeah.
But can I just say that just, like, shows you even more how little change is and like how little they care, like the government.
Meaning what? Or what do you mean?
The fact that it's a whole ass festival for like pot smokers, and that it overshadows something so like dark and crazy.
But I mean that happens all the time.
Yeah, but it's just like a testament to like how little they care.
But that's the American society. We don't care about the bad things. Like when was the George Floyd murder? When did that happen?
2020, no?
Is that a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Whenever I think of George Floyd, I definitely think pandemic time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as I know, it was 2020, but I don't know the date or the month.
Yeah, me neither.
So, and I mean, that was a very big move back then. You know,
yeah.
Like that's what kind of make everybody not respect the pandemic, because everybody went out when we were supposed to not be going out.
Yeah.
So that was a big change.
We wanted something to do. We were bored in the house.
That is crazy. Let's protest.
Yeah, let's protest. Why not?
Have you seen all the fucking protests on campus about the Palestine?
Yeah, and I'm
that
confused.
Is crazy. So is that people?
Yeah, like what are we protesting for?
And who are we protesting for?
Yeah, like what?
Like, you saw the video that I...
Yeah, you sent me a video of a girl that is like, yeah, what are we protesting for? Nobody fucking knows. So I think it's just moth mentality. 101. Like, people have no idea what's going on. But you know what? Why they're doing that? Because they don't want to go to class. That's really what's happening.
That's crazy, because at the end of the day, it's not even that... It's not even free. You are paying for that class that you're not going to. So you're going to debt. Because you're not doing nothing.
I mean, it's college.
Yeah, but you're paying for it. Like, it could be college, but I'm saying you're going into debt in like 50, 60, 70K for the next 50 years, which is what we talked about last time. And you're deciding not to go to class? That's crazy.
I mean, I skipped a couple of classes in college. I'm sure you did too.
But you drop out.
I sure did.
It's just like, that's crazy to me. Like, me seeing it now as an older person, I'm like, bro, like, that's fine that you're skipping class, but it's money that you're wasting. You always complain about not having money. Not you, but society, especially college kids. And I'm like, bitch.
It's just part of it.
That is crazy.
I feel like it's part of the college experience.
That is. I mean, I get it. It usually happens in college.
Yeah,
would that be a testament to how ignorant we are as a society?
I don't think that has something to do with ignorance. I think it's just school is school. Like, who doesn't skip class?
No, but I'm
Especially,
saying,
like, if you're gonna, like, oh, yeah, I'm skipping class for a protest. Like, fuck yeah. One, you're gonna have a story. Two, it's kind of valid. You know, you're like, what the fuck are you gonna, like, what is the teacher gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll do it. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm not going to class today. There's a protest.
but I'm saying it's a testament to our ignorance in the sense that, let's say, yeah, let's protest, but we don't know what for. So it's just like, let's go with a group and see what happens.
I see what you're saying, but I think you're thinking about it like it's too deep. And like at the end of the day, I don't think it's that deep because yes, we are quote unquote protesting, but nobody knows what's going on. So it's really just a bunch of dumb college kids getting out of class. Like that's really what it is.
It really is what it is. Yeah,
like
that's at the end of it.
So I'm just like, it's just I don't feel like this is that serious. You know, like they don't know what they're protesting for.
That's what blows my mind.
They're probably pre-gaming for whatever's going on afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's interesting,
right?
Because we don't really hear about that in other countries as much. We don't usually get news from other countries anyway. But
I mean, there were like protests happening at like other universities. Because you remember,
but everything happened in America. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But there are even some protests outside of the country. Like, do you remember our friend David in Paris?
Well, wasn't that because of the gay rights?
No. They were protesting the Palestine and Hamas shit.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
So like it's happening everywhere.
Interesting. Because I knew he was in another protest back then, right? When the BLM was happening. Or
I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, for real.
I don't remember that one.
That is bananas. Goddamn.
Right?
America.
America is right.
America. It's crazy. You got any plans for Cinco de Mayo?
No. I don't even want to go out. I'm good. I mean, it depends on the vibe. What day is it on?
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday?
Is this
I'm
coming
probably
Sunday?
not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, me neither. This is the first Sunday that I won't be working, which I'm thankful for.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice change. That's how you know you're getting old, because you're not engaging in those kind of things anymore.
In the holidays?
It's not even a holiday. It's just an excuse for white people to get drunk with cheap margaritas.
Okay, it's a holiday. Do not disrespect the chips and marks combo in a patio. That is just like with your friends talking shit.
I mean, I get the friendship aspect of it,
Mm-hmm.
but honestly, me having working in Mexican restaurant on that day, I can tell you that it's not a good experience.
Yeah.
For the people or for the customer, because one, that shit is slammed to the tits.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fucking busy, it's crazy. The kitchen is fucking overworked. They're sweating their balls out, which means that your food is gonna come out cold and burn.
Yeah, for real.
And then it's a special day, so they're gonna make cheap margaritas so people can consume. So it's gonna be a very watered down margarita with very cheap tequila. And then having to wait an hour for a table for that,
Yeah,
I'm like, bro.
I agree.
But if you really want to celebrate that, then just fucking do tacos at your house and then invite a couple friends, and then you can actually enjoy the day with your friends,
Yeah.
not going out.
I mean, there's some restaurants that do like the Cinco de Mayo special, and maybe not just the day of. You know, like maybe they'll do like the weekend, the whole weekend. Like that'd be nice, but it's still gonna be packed. But I mean, it's fun. It can be fun.
Yeah, I mean, they invite me out, but I was like, nah, fam, it's a little too much.
That's too much. I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't go out to like a restaurant. I would go out to like
But isn't that the whole experience?
somewhere to go dance.
I guess.
Yeah, get some margaritas
Dance.
and dance. Yeah, I feel like that would be more the vibe.
Interesting. Let us know your experiences, though. I'll be curious, because, like, to me, it doesn't sound appealing at all.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever. Actually, yes, I have gone out before on Cinco de Mayo, and every time I'm like, yeah, I'm not coming out ever again. It's just too much. Like I don't like to go out on any holidays. Like it's just gonna be so packed. Everybody's overwhelmed. Everybody's overworked. It's just not fun. Like I'd rather do like just a couple days after or before, but like not on the day of. I just no. And like think about it, like you're also like the lobby. For me, my first red flag is when the lobby is absolutely full and they're still taking people in. Like, there's like a pet peeve of mine. Like whenever I'm at the restaurant, I'm like, bro, why are you still taking people? Like you can see that we don't have any tables for the next 2 hours, and you're still taking people's names down.
I mean, I feel like that's a very, and I don't know, it's just like I notice that people get pissed whenever you don't do that. Like, okay, we don't have a deal for the next 2 hours, and we close in an hour.
Yeah.
And people say like, "But can you write my day down?" I'm like, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't get
what's
it.
point? Yeah, I don't get it either.
I feel like the restaurant industry is just like, just make the dude happy. Like, they're gonna do whatever at the end of the day.
Yeah.
At least the place where I work out does. We end up doing whatever the customer says.
Yeah, same. Sometimes people just get their whole meal for free. So it's like $100 just thrown away.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And then they tip shitty, like $5. Or sometimes nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Because they don't like the experience and they blame it on the server.
Yeah.
I love it.
I've literally said it. I just bring the food out.
Yeah,
Sometimes I just gotta say that. Because I'm like, what else do you want me to do, man? I didn't cook it. That's for sure. Like, you don't want me to cook it. So, just...
Yeah, I didn't cook it. I didn't make your margarita. I didn't sit you.
I did make your margarita, but...
Oh, that... Yeah. I didn't. Because sometimes people complain to me. They're like, this is not a restaurant. I'm like, bitch, we follow a fucking recipe. Like, this is what we do. We get an extra shot for 10 more bucks.
They would say, what? It's not strong enough?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna get an extra shot.
Yeah,
like
people...
That's all we can do.
People are very particular about their food.
And their drinks.
And their drinks, yeah. It makes you not want to be in the industry anymore.
Which we shall soon talk about it.
Yes, it's almost time.
We got a little something planned. We'll spill the tea.
Yes. we shall spill the tea later on.
So many stories. So many stories. And so many people we know that work in that industry.
I mean, yeah, almost all of our friends are from the industry.
For real.
If you really think about it. Which kind of sucks. Because if you want to, like, do something, like a party or something, you want to do it on a Friday or a Saturday, but everybody's working on a Friday or a Saturday.
Even a Sunday.
Even a Sunday. Like, it's like, bruh. I do want to try to do the 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. I think I'm ready.
I just don't want to do an office thing. I don't know.
I don't want to go into an office thing either, but, you know, there's so many jobs in the world.
This is one. It's not making any money right now, but it's one.
I know, but, like, it would be nice to, like, do something.
Hell yeah. We should work towards that.
I mean, because it's not only, like, yeah, you want a different environment and you want a different job, but you also want to make money. Because, hello, we need money.
For what I've read, every single industry is kind of broken, you know? So I feel like the best way is to be your own boss, even if you had like a small business. Because dealing with corporations and rules and all that kind of shit kind of sucks. Like, it's not fun.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I mean, but if you're at a job that you actually like, it's just a lot better. Like, you may have to follow obviously you're going to have to follow certain policies and company rules and all that stuff, but like if you're at a job that you enjoy, you're like, okay, like I get it, like it's worth me like coming to work. But whenever you don't like your job and you're just like, bruh,
why am I here?
Like, why am I here? Why the stupid ass rules? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure the rules make sense for a reason, you know? Like, they're there for a reason.
Shit, I've asked many times. I'm like, why does this make sense? They're like, they don't.
I mean, there are some things that don't make sense, but we don't get to make the calls, man.
That is crazy.
And that's the tease, that we don't get to make those calls, and we're just employees.
I just want to get into those meetings and be like, okay, what's the logic behind this rule? Because it makes no fucking sense. Like, have you worked where people work? Because this is not the same place.
Yeah. I mean, shit. That's the reason why they get paid more than us. Not even sometimes.
You mean in the managers?
Yeah.
Shit. For real. Yeah. The dude, the GM at the place that I work, for what I heard, he makes like 200K. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, everybody that I know that has gone from serving to management says that they definitely took a pay cut.
Yeah. Yeah. If you start at the bottom of like the manager food chain, yeah. If you make it to the top, then yeah, it's really good bread, but
yeah.
No, too many problems.
Yeah, too many people to deal with.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing.
And these people that don't really care about their job, because let's be honest, if you work in a restaurant, you can work in any restaurant.
I feel like all restaurants is like
the same
thing, different bullshit, or like not even like same bullshit, different restaurant. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's really how it is. You're gonna encounter the same problems, the same people, or the same like type of people. I think.
Yeah.
So.
And the magic behind the restaurants is the Mexican cooks. Those motherfuckers can cook whatever you want: Chinese, Mexican, sushi, steaks.
And it'll be bomb.
And they'll be bomb.
It will be so good.
Yeah. But whatever. How we get here?
I don't know. Because we were talking about Cinco de Mayo.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm not going out. But if you're going out, have patience with the people working that day, please. Because they're overworked, they're underpaid, they're stressed, and they're being pushed by their managers for stupid reasons.
You know what y'all should do? Honestly, and where it's at is house parties.
Yeah.
Do a little house party with your friends, make some marks at home, get a little drunk, go to the pool if you want, shit.
Make some tacos.
Make some tacos, hire a taco person. There's so many options.
Yeah.
Get it to go. I would even take to go.
Yeah, I will do that too.
Yeah, take that shit to go. Cook it at home.
Yeah, because waiting at the restaurant is not. It's not where it's at. You're gonna spend half your day just waiting for the table.
Literally, while you're like crowded by a bunch of people. Yeah. It's not the vibe.
And then if by any unlucky mistake the host forgets to write your name or skips you for any reason, you're fucked.
If they can't find you when they've been looking for you, and then you're gonna get down to the bottom of the pyramid, like
again.
Like you have to be ready for the hosts to call your name. So, but you know what would be fun celebrating? Celebrating like another holiday. Maybe like obviously Cinco de Mayo is not anything in Mexico, but like imagine like celebrating like 15th of September over there, like the real Independence Day.
Yeah, I mean they cannot do though. Like for example, the UFC this year is gonna make like a huge event, which I'm going by the way, and it's gonna be in Las Vegas, so it's gonna get lit.
On September?
Yeah, 15.
What's that got to do with the Independence Day?
It's Independence Day, and they're gonna make it like a UFC Mexican night. So it's gonna be a bunch of fighters, and I'm guessing it's gonna be themed. So,
in Mexico?
No, in Las Vegas.
Oh, in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, in a way, they're kind of celebrating more than everybody else.
I guess so.
I mean,
I just feel like that was just like a random thing. Like, cause I was talking, like, I don't, like, what does the UFC have to do with the Mexican Independence Day?
I mean, they have a bunch of fans in Mexico, and they have a couple of champions from there too. So yeah, I guess it does make sense. And by their numbers, the Mexicans is one of their biggest markets. So it makes sense that if they're the ones that spend the most money, or like one of the areas that spend the most money on the company, then they will do something for them. I'll do it, and I'm going. Sounds fun. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Well, now that like it's like getting hot out and things like that, I feel like it's a good time to plan like Las Vegas in September.
Yeah,
like you got enough time.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Because it's expensive. I mean, it's gonna be only a weekend, so I'm gonna go for a weekend.
Yeah, but it's Vegas. Vegas is pretty expensive.
For real.
Vegas, here we come. Well, you know what I've been looking at lately?
What?
Now that it's getting hot out, I like to do a lot of like kayaking, things like that, and just a little bit of nature here and there, not so crazy. But I found this dude that is taking the Pan American Highway, which is the longest drivable highway in the world. It goes from like Alaska all the way to Argentina.
That is crazy.
And this man is biking it.
Legs of steel.
Isn't that fun?
It sounds fun. It sounds a little dangerous.
Right?
But it sounds adventurous. I fuck with it.
I honestly want to do that. Like, you know how people take a year off to like travel and shit like that? That would be like a cool thing to like take off for.
Yeah.
Like a whole year.
But how much will you need to save for that? That'd be interesting.
Shit, whatever you gotta save, I'm sure it'd be worth it.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, like, how can you plan for that, you know?
I mean, you probably plan like 2 years in advance. I would. Like, if I wanted to, like, do it, because, like, you have to train.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you have to get your body right. You have to buy gear. I feel like a 2-year plan.
You have to have a map on how much distance you're gonna do every day and where you're gonna be your resting stops.
Yeah. I mean, I think it would be so fun to do it. Like, I was actually interested in, like, hold up. I would do this. Not by myself, of course, but like it kind of reminds me of the couple that we talked about, the Indian couple.
Yeah.
That unfortunately had like that thing happen to them, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. I would need like at least 4 people with me, especially like travel in Mexico. But it's interesting to see how people do this because when people bike down in Mexico, they go through Baja California Sur instead of going through Sinaloa. Which, I mean, at least they have a little bit of like caution.
They do, but at the end of the day, it's a frontier with the U.S., so it's still kind of dangerous. I mean, that would be my guess, that if you do that, you need to ask for permission.
From who?
From the plaza boss.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Who are you going to call? Be like, hey, I'm coming through.
You gotta know people in that world.
There's no way that like these white people are calling the cartel to like, hey, I'm going through. Be like, people do it.
Not them specifically, but they know people who know people.
I mean, these are like regular granola people. Like, I don't think that they know anybody in Mexico. You know what I'm saying?
I would
like,
just do it for my safety. Okay, I'll give you this example. And you know the guy. Well, you don't know the guy, but you know the name. Franco Escamilla.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very famous Mexican comedian. He's probably the biggest one right now. And when he goes to one of those, like, the spicy states, to put it in a way, his personal security goes and talks to the person that is in control of that area. And he's like, hey, like, this dude is coming down to this venue. Is he cool with you? And then once the boss gives the green light, he can go. Because if he goes without permission, some people take it as a disrespect.
Yeah, but, like, you're literally just passing through in a bike. Like, it's obvious that you're doing some, like, nature shit.
Nah, I don't think it's that obvious. Because thinking about it, it's a frontier, so there's a lot of money going in and out. So the fact that nobody knows who you are and then you see, like, a random-ass person biking through it is like, maybe he's a spy from another cartel. So let's see what he's doing while he's in our territory, because we don't know who he is. So let's find out what he knows and who he works for.
I just really would like to ask the people that do this, like, what y'all do to get, like, to the frontier. Like, do y'all really talk to somebody? Because I don't see them talking to anybody. Like, people just do this all the time. You know?
I don't know. I've heard so many crazy stories and I've read so many bad things happening to people. Because, like, for example, that couple that you said, they just passed through because they were like, yeah, nothing's going to happen. And then that happened. So I feel like, in a way, you got to know what you're going through. And the fact that you're going through the frontier, that's crazy.
I mean, I get it. Like, you definitely want to be safe, but I would just, like, I would need to ask. I'm like, okay, I need to go through. Because, I don't know, like, call me crazy, but, like, I really want to do it. Would you do it?
I mean, I will do it, but I'll definitely take the precautions necessary for that.
But you would do it.
I mean, I will do it under the right circumstances, which is talking to the people that can ensure me that, well, I can ensure them that I'm not a threat to them.
Yeah.
So they will let me so they will give me the free pass. Because that shit is crazy.
It does sound like super scary, but like, danger aside, it sounds like super fun. Like, imagine like all the nature you're gonna see, the people you're gonna meet, the food you're gonna have, like all the cultures, like, and like, I feel like doing something like physically like that, like, it's such an accomplishment whenever you finish. You know, I feel like it's like a double win here.
Yeah, it will definitely be. I mean, it is something to tell your kids
for the rest of your life. Like, that is such a cool thing to do in your lifetime, you know? Like, some people backpack through Europe. I've never thought about biking through the Pan American Highway. Because, like, people drive it, so, like, do they have to also, like, do the drivers have to ask to pass through?
Like, this is just my perspective, because I read a lot of shit about narco culture and everything. But there's even white people working for the cartel.
Right.
That are passing drugs, immigrants, weapons, whatever. So if it's one of those hot areas that is constantly in a fight, and they don't know who you are, they're going to think the worst of you, because they're always expecting the worst. So that's my take on it. That I feel that just because you're... the worst thing that you can think might not be the worst thing that can happen.
Oof, yeah.
That's my take on it.
I mean, like I said, I feel you, like, you... I guess you do have to ask, but I'm like, this is like not like an uncommon thing, you know, like not everybody, like the people that go through that.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see a statistic.
Yeah.
Like, how many people actually do that? Because it might be famous because a lot of people want to attempt to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But how many people actually do it?
I mean, it's kind of like the Himalayas. Like, a lot of people do it.
I don't think a lot of people do it.
A lot of people do it. Like, they do it like, I mean, it's not like a bunch of people, but like it's like a known thing, like through climbers, like extreme climbers, things like that. Like it's a thing. Like there's hella people that do it. I mean, there's hella people that die from it. You know, like
Yeah, that's.
I feel like it's the same, just different conditions. Like in the Himalayas, obviously you're like fighting through fucking cold ass weather, and then on the Pan American Highway you're traveling through like dangerous cartel shit. You know.
I mean, the cold sounds more friendly.
The cold sounds more friendly? Oh, yeah. God. It's maybe just more forgiving.
It's just that it is you against nature, so you know that you win or you die.
Yeah.
And with the cartel is uncertainty.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it a little more scary. That you cannot control that.
That is scary. It just sucks. Like, I would really want to do this.
I would too. But like I said, under the right circumstances. The shit gonna cruise.
So like maybe when we're like 30 something.
Shit. I mean, I don't feel like it will be that old either. Because think about it, you're getting old, your knees are getting weaker. Like
Not if you take care of yourself. 35 is still young.
35 is still young, but it will definitely be easier at you're 25 than when you're 35.
Yeah, but you're more vulnerable to shit when you're younger too.
Such as what?
I don't know, like
Bitch.
I don't know, just think like I want to do it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like like if we were to start planning today, I would probably want to do it when we're like in our 33, something like that. Like I feel like that's a
good age. Jesus age.
I guess. Is that when he died?
Yeah.
Really? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. You just like came up with that from the top of your head.
I mean, that's I don't know if that was common knowledge.
Apparently not. But I don't know. I feel like that would be like the coolest thing to do.
It would definitely be one of the coolest things. To me, I would rather do I would definitely do that, but I think I would rather do climb on Mount Everest.
Oh hell no. I do not want to climb Mount Everest. I mean, climbing is hard.
It is hard.
Climbing is so hard, and I was gonna say I don't want to see their bodies, but that may be like inevitable on both sides.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, I would just rather. I feel like. I was gonna say I feel like biking would be safer, but that's not true either.
In what way?
Like nature stuff.
Biking will be more safe with nature stuff? What do you mean?
Like the Himalayas, you're fighting like with wind and ice. Like it's hard.
Yeah.
Like on the mountains, you're just going up and down hills. Yeah.
But you're also taking the highway,
Mm-hmm.
don't you? So you got the car factor.
Yeah, but I feel like the Himalayas is more challenging, like physically,
yeah,
physically and like emotionally.
Yeah, it
like,
pushes to your limits.
Yeah, I feel like you are cooler, like not driving, or like biking your bicycle and looking to the side and seeing like a beautiful sunset than fucking being freezing to death. You know, like I feel like that's just. I would definitely not do the Himalayas. That's for sure. Like I know that for me.
I don't know. That kind of catches my attention more.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like less people have done that. Oh, a fucking mosquito. Hell no.
You feel like less people have done that?
Yeah. I think there's actually a very short list of how many people actually climb.
I mean, it's not short. Like, it's not like 4 people.
But it's definitely not 100.
It's definitely 100.
I don't think
it's definitely 100.
Bitch, please.
It's definitely more than 100.
I think more people has done the what do you call it? Pan American than climbing the Mount Everest.
Nah.
I definitely feel like it.
What y'all think?
Let us know. Because we're about to find out. See what you think.
800 people.
What?
800 people climb. Around 800 people try to summit the mountain yearly.
Try.
Yes.
How many people actually accomplish it?
Each day, around 500 people make their way to the Everest base camp.
But that's not the number that I'm looking for. Like, how many people make it to the top? That's like saying...
Despite 2 years hard disaster, by the end of 2016, there were 7,646 summits. That's people that get to the top.
Okay, 7,000. And how many people has done the Pan American? Let's see. And this silence is sponsored by Make Lab. Oh, don't drop it. What's your favorite beer?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say, but it makes sense because on Mount Everest you have to like register. You have to like make sure you're certified in all those things you need to be certified on. Like
in case you die.
In case you die, yeah, they have to have a record of it.
I still think more
there's
people.
There's a fucking spider web right there.
Oh, fuck that shit.
I just saw that.
Hell the fuck no. Let me move the fuck away.
But if you're driving the Pan American Highway, like, you're on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, your passport is gonna look cool afterwards.
I wonder how many people actually can get their passport all the way up. Fill up, I guess.
Like with all countries?
Stamps? Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure people do that all the time.
I don't think a lot of people actually do that.
Yeah.
Like, no, like, how many travels will you need to do so you run out of space in your passport?
I mean, the passports are pretty big.
That's what I'm saying. Like, some people run out of space, so they gotta get new ones. How many do? Because I don't think that will be enough. Even if you go back and forth on the Panama Highway, I don't think it will be enough.
To fill it up? Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
How many countries are there?
In total, I think it's like 300 and change.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely not big enough for the passport.
Yeah, I mean, you will definitely have to travel to multiple times, I feel like. Because even if you travel to a country one time, you're not going to see everything that country has to offer. Unless it's a really small country.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe like England. They're kind of small over there.
I mean... Yeah, but they have the trains.
Who?
Those countries.
What
They have the trains to go to other countries.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe one long trip will be enough to see the whole country. Like, all the cool spots. And some countries don't. Like, America is fucking huge.
Yeah, it is huge. And there's
like
so many
Russia,
landmarks.
Yeah, like Russia, China, Mexico, Brazil. Those fucking countries are big.
Yeah. They were so fun. I can't wait. I like traveling, so.
Me too. But it's expensive.
It is expensive. But one day we'll go back.
Where?
To the other side of the world.
To the other side of the world. That'd be fun. It's gonna be a short episode for what I can see.
How... Where are we at?
38. 38.
38?
38. Wanna wrap it up? Nice and easy.
You think?
Let's wrap it up, people.
Okay, then. Well, that was a cute little conversation.
It was shorty.
It was literally a coffee worth.
I'm telling you. I feel like the name is not naming.
What?
The cheers.
So should we do the cafe's conversation then? Should we switch it?
I guess. Because like the idea of cheering is with an alcoholic beverage.
Every single time?
I mean, that's what usually people drink when they cheer.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't think the name.
Drink right now.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think the name fits. So
I mean, you can cheer with water. You can cheer with anything you want. Yes,
but
you
it's
can.
it's not the standard. It's not the common knowledge.
You don't cheers with alcohol all the time either.
I kind of feel like you do.
You don't. Not every single time.
I never hear people cheering with water.
I cheer with water all the time.
With who?
My friends.
Bitch. Let us know what you cheer with.
You cheers with whatever you want. Cheers is not specific to alcohol.
I think like it kind of is.
It's not though. You're wrong.
We shall find out.
You were wrong. You can cheer with anything. It's like if you cheer with like sparkling cider.
I mean, you could cheer with anything.
Exactly.
But it's not the common idea that people have.
The intention.
Yeah, the intention.
I think you're wrong. You can cheer with anything.
I just don't see it.
I see that you don't see it.
And I see that you don't see what I see.
You are wrong.
Bitch, please. But we'll think about it. It's a work in progress.
It is a work in progress, but it's progressing. It's working.
It's pushing.
But alright, we will a little short, sweet episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let us know if you would do the Pan American route, if you would drive it or you would bike it. That'd be so fun.
Yeah. And let us know what you do for Cinco de Mayo, because it's coming up. So I'm curious to know what people do for this day, because I've always worked those days. So this year I'm staying at home.
Not this year. Woo.
Adulthood. That's crazy.
Y'all have a good week. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you next time.
Cheers. Nice.